Matthew 12, verse 37 says that by your words you will be justified, or by your words you will be condemned. What does it mean, really? It simply means that every word that comes out of your mouth, you are really going to be held accountable on Judgment Day. Okay? You're really going to be held accountable. And one would ask, what about social media? Well, if you're a keyboard warrior, or if you're fast on your fingers and saying the things that are very discouraging into the body of Christ, you are going to be held accountable. This is the truth. Let me just give an example. Imagine someone out there, somebody who is lost, broken, and their only hope is Jesus. They heard about Jesus. They heard about this Jesus who is the way, the truth, and life. This Jesus who can heal. This Jesus who can restore, who can give you joy. And they say, you know what? I want to learn more about Jesus Christ. Let me just, open one app. They open TikTok and, come across your video. I would say they'll come across your video because most of the times um, we know that social media loves controversy a lot. And any video that you're making out of venting or humiliating the body of Christ or discouraging the body of Christ or anything like that, it's going to get a lot of attention because truly there are people that hate Jesus Christ, even Christians. There are Christians today that hate Jesus Christ so much. They are. They are. I know they are. They are. So your video is going to be trendy. It's going to be on top. The first video that's going to come there is going to be yours. This person's going to search and find your video and be discouraged. They'll probably think like, you know what, I'm not going to give my life to Jesus Christ. I might as well go back to my life, the life that I've known, because even people that are Christians, they're struggling. There's no hope for them. So what must I do now? I must just go back to my life. You will be judged for that. You will be judged for that. For discouraging that one individual, that for discouraging that one person, you're really going to be accountable for it. Next time when you want to say anything on social media or to anybody in person, think about this all the times. Think about it because your words, they reveal your character and your intentions. So what are your intentions right now when you are discouraging people? It simply means that you want to drive people away from God. And when you drive people away from God, it means you're already against God. You're against God. Because there's no way as a Christian you're called to do that. We are called to be good steward. We are called to fish for souls. We are called to serve others, to live righteously, living a Christ-centered life, and trusting God in all things and encouraging others to do so and to continuously grow in faith. You know, this is the reason why it's very important to share testimonies at church. Testimonies, all the good things that God has done for you. That doesn't necessarily mean that you haven't been going through it the most, no, but you have come out of it and you also want to pull others that are going through it by encouraging them. Otherwise, we wouldn't have testimonies. We would have controversy because, oh my goodness, let me just give an example right now. If you give somebody a blank page and say, write everything that God has done, everything good, and write all the bad things, they will start with the bad things. Even though they're really standing in front of you, they are healthy, they have a roof over their head, they have a family, they have food. They will literally sit down and say, oh, you know what, I don't like how God let me get involved in a car accident. And you ask them, how did that happen? Because I was celebrating my cousin's birthday and we got drunk and I started to drive. This is when you're going to realize that nobody wants to take responsibility of their actions. Nobody. We are not obedient. We are very much rebellious. We hate God. But every time something goes wrong, we want to blame God. He's the one that we want to blame. And some people don't even believe in God. They will tell you, oh no, oh, you guys want to believe there's a man up in the sky. But anything goes wrong in their life, they want to blame God. So I just want to encourage you today that next time before you put anything on social media out there, be mindful. Just remember this video.